When I was 16, I got hit on by a creepy actor at a celebrity wedding. Let's get into it. Now, I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening.
When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Who sits next to me but the fucking creepy actor? Somehow his name was on the place card next to mine, which, coincidence? I'll never know. So then he leans over to me and says, "Well, hello again." I politely say hello back, and he starts chatting with my parents because they know each other. And I'm doing my best to ignore him and focus on the amazing A-list actress across from me. And then I feel a hand. So he was sitting on this side, and suddenly I feel a hand caress the back of my arm. And so I turn to him, and he's smiling at me creepily. And he says, "Are you enjoying yourself?" So I said, "Yes." Then he goes, "Well, don't act too civilized." And that is when I realized that his knee was pressed against my knee under the table. And that is when I turned to my mother and I said, "I need to go to the bathroom now." So we get to the bathroom and I tell my mom, "Creepy actor is hitting on me." My mother immediately believed me, and being the Christian woman that she is, held my hands and started praying with me in the bathroom. We prayed that he would leave us alone because we didn't want to have to tell my father and cause a scene at this big star-studded event. And when we got back to the table, miraculously, he was gone. Was it an answer to prayer? Possibly. Or it was the fact that he realized he had gone too far. We never saw him for the rest of the night. And since then, this actor has actually publicly disgraced himself many, many times. And we ended up having an amazing time, actually. I ended up dancing with a lot of celebrities, and I even got to dance with one actor and his wife. They were both actors, and they were super fun. And years later, I ended up working with the husband in another project, and I got to tell him, like, "Do you remember dancing with me at this wedding?" And he did, actually. We got to reminisce about how him and his wife were breaking it down on the dance floor, which was really fun. And I went back and forth on whether or not to share this story, obviously, because it's juicy, but it is one of those stories that perfectly encapsulates what my life was like at this time. I was navigating multiple worlds and multiple identities. This wasn't my day-to-day life at all. Sometimes I was the celebrity kid at a black tie wedding, and in my daily life, I was just a normal Christian girl who had never been kissed.